Welcome back, everybody. My name is Barry Johnson. This is Studio Talk. Today, we're going to discuss which one should you upgrade first, your microphone or your mic preamp. Let's get to it. Nice guitar, huh? Let's get to it. All right. So the age-old question, which one do I upgrade first? Do I get a better microphone? Do I really kind of crank that up to get some better quality audio recordings? Or do I invest in a mic preamp? Which one is going to make the biggest difference in my recording today when I can't afford to do both at the same time? So here, you got some microphones, okay? Those are some pretty nice microphones at the end of the day. And over here, we've got a mic preamp, one of quite a few I have here in my studio, okay? So I think this is a great question, and I think it's a great question, and it needs a great answer. So I'm going to do the very best I can to give you that. If you're asking me, and again, everything on my show is my personal opinion, things I've learned along the way in my journey. I'm just going to give you my honest opinion. Others may disagree with it, and that's perfectly fine, but this is my 2 cents. Microphones are very, very important in your recording process, especially if you do a lot of vocal things or a lot of stringed type instruments, and maybe not electrified, being acoustic or violin or fiddle, whatever it may be, mandolin, acoustic guitar, all those things. A microphone's going to make a huge difference in the overall tonality and the sound quality of your recordings, okay? What a preamp is ultimately going to give you is it's going to bring the best out of that microphone. It's going to be able to give that recording character. There's a lot of transistors and transformers and all kinds of things that microphone signal has to go through to get that best recording. If you go back to somebody like Al Smith as an example, and I've got a video out there on him, I encourage you to go watch. If you don't know who he is, then you need to get educated because he's probably one of the greatest to ever live. And he did most of his recordings without using compression or EQ. He does it by microphone selection as well as microphone preamp pairing. So the two together are very important for getting the most out of your recording. These things matter a whole lot more when you get into vocals or signature instruments that you want to stand out. The instruments that are further in the background, further dense in the mix, these things aren't going to matter as much. But for your primary and your tracks that you want to really stand out, the microphone as well as a microphone preamp are going to make a big difference. Now, I've got a video out there on mic preamps, how to select that. Ultimately, I'm going to do a video on what kind of microphone should you consider, what are the various types, what are the pros and cons of some that I've used, as well as some that I currently own, but that's up for another video. So my advice is microphone. My advice, if you're going to upgrade one over the other. Now, this is assuming that you have basic microphones, okay? This is not assuming that you already have a nice microphone collection. That would be kind of a moot point for this particular video, wouldn't it? So this is assuming that you've got some basic microphones, maybe an SM57, SM58, or maybe a generic MXL or one of those type microphones that are on the lower end of the budget scale, and you want to really amp that up and to get a better quality microphones. I think you're going to be okay for now with the preamps on your existing interface. If you just use those, let's call them budget or entry level or lesser expensive microphones into a nicer preamp, you're not going to get the difference that you will plugging in a better quality microphone going into your existing preamps on your interface. So if you've got to do one first, my recommendation is to do the microphone. Do that first. After that, once you find a microphone that you really love, then it's time to start considering what's the best microphone preamp to pair it up with. Again, go back and watch my video on microphone preamps, all right? So I think if that's the question you have right now, which one should I go over the other, microphone or preamp? My answer is microphone. See, everybody? I can do a short video. I can make it to the point. I'm capable of it. Somebody celebrate me out there. For those of you who don't know, I get a lot of grief sometimes because my videos tend to be long-winded. And here I go right now going long-winded. Sorry about that. So if you like the content I do on this channel, do me a favor. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, yada, 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 all that crap below. Hit that stuff. Help a brother out and help me get my videos out to more people. I strongly encourage you to go out there and watch some of my other videos. You know, my videos are designed to really teach you how to, not teach you, to share with you how important it is to think through these decisions, okay? Really think through them. And what are all the things you should consider rather than just go tell you what to do? Well, today I kind of told you what to do. I kind of said, hey, go get a better microphone first, then come back and get a better preamp. You know, then you're going to find it's an endless rabbit hole. And here I am going yada, 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 zip it, zip it, zip it. Every one of you people out there have a freaking nice day. Goodbye.